That's a better cut.
I've pushed the button.
Yeah, I was about to say
Rule number 1.
Oh,
stop talking about Fight Club.
Thank you.
I will get up this if you're interested. Hello.
Not a giant, hard. You need the biggest war belt they got. That's, yeah. Like, I feel like that should be.
And luckily we have a whole bunch right here.
I know.
It's not small, but I
This is okay for I'm much bigger than you.
I mean, well, now I'm kind of curious. Yes. I'm done. All right, cool. That works.
Hold.
Oh no!
Pushing this. Shift out of the corner. I'm going to close it.
That's true, yeah.
No question of that other situation. I figured
You killed me too. But I get to laugh about it. Keep in mind that those are stiffer and a little bit heavier.
yeah.
Just be very careful. They're also shorter than mine. If you're sure.
Oh no.
I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, because he was using different heavy things.
This one. This is what I was actually going to do. This one I just wanted to.
And the screwdriver can shoot and hit my ring finger on both sides. So I have a very similar
Oh no! What tragic news?
However,
I didn't think I actually touched you. I couldn't tell.
Then I started to curl up. I'm pretty sure I was.
very natural, very nice. It's happening.
I want to get you off. I'm going to get you off.
It is here. You don't have to hit him with the chair.
Punish him like How dare you beat me fair and square?
These were a priority for me since my. Yeah. And you caught it immediately. ones are kind of small, and I don't feel great for my body. So I feel much better with these.
But I need them. What if I need to store water?
Someone's fallout radio is talking.
Yeah, that's
There you go. Someone's calling right now.
good choice.
That's fine, sorry.
Man, I really love getting the opportunity to be forced to relearn the basics. They're not. Sorry. Belatedly.
I'm not used to holding a metal tire ones.
I did get close to the basket.
Okay. So you're you want to break for your arm entirely?
Guy was going for like almost like a short stick. He was not short stick. I stepped over into the short stick.
I completely understand. Just wanted to make sure you had an option if it was better for you.
He's like, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good.
So that is
20
one.
seconds.
Or you want to wait?
I know it wasn't good, but I need to take a break.
Pardon. Right.
I was like,
Ditch,
one time.
Swords on your
I was like, it's good. No matter what. I'm going to play or not.
Sorry.
So what's your experience with something?
Unless you're trying to stay with the absolute
I
spirit.
did water fencing for a couple of years when I was
Wilson's kind of
Oh, hell yeah.
It's what I had on my Wilson's rubbed off, so I have everything on that. But this has just that little bit of cushion, which just kind of helps us. But Wilson's finish right there.
Because what I do with this on my sword too, is I'll take that and I'll spin it into a cord and wrap it around.
I've done that on my spear, but I used,
I keep meaning to. Every time I went to somebody said, hey, will you do this on Monday?
Alright, Dave?
this is the baseball.
Hey, going, kind of fucked me up a little bit. No, you're good, you're good.
We're not aiming for that.
No, I know. I'm just trying to get at it.
From my angle, it's like.
It didn't quite hit, it hit me like my bladder.
See how everything is
Like
just.
up here. Yeah, it's like just.
Because like as you were coming up,
I stepped into it. I stepped into it and I could tell.
I
As soon as I stepped into it, like, this is gonna hurt me. Like went through my head as soon as I stepped forward.
that's not already a party.
Trains are coming. Can't get off the tracks. Like float up.
Yeah.
So it's just weird.
Learn all the.
The arch going the opposite direction, that'll be fine.
Both my frontal figures were like heavily involved in some festival. This is all that's good. Right of all life, so I'm finally able to do it. So it's like, it's always fantastic. I love swords.
Another type of round, oval shield, center grip.
Over at
You can
I
find
have
two
the longest
swords.
reach.
I'm pulling on you.
Swords, that's like, oh,
I don't know how to operate with hands at the same time. So
Just kind of further off the room.
it's great.
it's not here.
Have you been to the basic practice?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, to be honest.
He has these layers of like metal armor to the back of the I'll tell you what, I fought him last Thursday, and I couldn't plant a shot to save him, except for thrust. I'm lefty, so he's not used to the thrust coming in the left armpit.
That's the only way, like, I either give him, I find myself rarely thrusting, but like,
Yeah.
I will,
Sam.
just because of the way that does he still fight with one long, one short? Or did he switch it out? So it's all.
They look roughly the same.
So he used to have a really short rig
But
before.
yes, at one point he was doing like a dagger.
He would just murder me with that every single time, because I would just overextend, thinking, okay, I'm past the sword, and he's like, nope, here's the fighting ring. It's like, oh, shit, okay.
It's
I got to put the dagger out, so I will have
Yeah.
And then when we started, I literally just hit the bottom of my axe up and just went stab it. He's like, he's not good.
Interesting.
It's never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Like, we're-
Enjoy that for a while.
We're 3 or 4 people down the line with daggers. So axes, I'll get my axe, I'll fight with it. Axes are fun, but the problem with an axe is, they're gonna strike you at that point.
Just throw a couple of things.
But, so, pick your way out.
There's so much variety that.
I only have that right there. I'm trying to swing it. I have to.
But I want fat.
I make some bad head, but if not, get it inside.
Yeah, I did a
You have to make
accessory. I know I had some family from so probably that's fine.
chopping shots. So we're gonna do a rope switch, that rope is not like this. So you guys, chopping stuff like that for us. I really want to start with day next year.
My day,
Colors,
my favorite.
not too many symbols.
But yeah, another thing, I don't know how, other people, I have found it pretty useful. Especially if I'm certain like this or something. If somebody in a wall or something is trying to see me, this whole area blocks for me. I can deflect with that.
That's the reason I have the spikes on the sides.
Yeah.
I actually have a 6-foot piece of shaver kind. I'm not using this right. I'm gonna make a 6-foot dueling spear. What blade style is on? Core style or is it a V style? Like, core style like that because I like the shape. Yeah, you pull shield.
I was going to see with
So I actually just like the shape.
online
It's more close to the
the DIY.
So see, I'm also.
Southern Boys Jazz.
Yeah, leaf style.
We just
Okay, it's
2 hours.
maybe I can get in this.
And then I had to wait for the
Maybe I'll have to go use the.
So it was up until.
More spears. I haven't seen it in a long, long time. I used to try to use it for the flying.
That's what we gotta keep going, he's got all his armor or his weapons all the time, you gotta.
Here's the guy who
It's trigger out.
Yeah.
Just basically.
Oh,
Tables.
Oh, cool.
And I know I can make it with a collapsible, but same way. Terrible.
Just worried about all split off the rock or just
You just fight and then wait for somebody to fight you.
Yes, this is who I am. By the way, y'all haven't fought each other yet, so when y'all are ready to do that, just say so. I will happily give you space to do that. Or if someone wanted to fight me, who will?
Are you feeling rested?
I'm so
So those forearm gripper muscles, right?
Now I have to have blades to it, so I can just grab
Alright, there's all of like 6 people in here. We do have a donation box for the Barony in case anyone would like to give a little something.
What does that go to?
The Barony.
In general?
Yeah. It is optional, it is there. I just wanted to bring attention to it.
I'm glad I have this connection right here on your phone.
Man at arms. Sir Angus just wanted me to have something smile.
So you can stop saying, well,
I've
he's
been
not.
bumming this place for free for a while.
Gonna leave a little tip.
I'm just cadet. I should set a good example.
Aha, I beat you to it, cadet.
Yeah.
Space rocket on my back. Space The universe is down for my rave attack.
Yes.
Yeah, you should see me at phone practices. It's like a set for 3 minutes. I am done. Who is ready?
You're on that lightning charger.
It's the
So that was
unmitigated, untreated ADHD at work.
You know what we could all do? We could all do an Italian footwork drill. That'll get your zoomies out real fast.
That'll get me bored, and if that's how you want to get the zoomies out by boring me, I'll leave.
Italian footwork is fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
The goal I want to.
Because you are basically talking about doing a stance, right? Then that's what it should.
I'm here right now. I know. And I got hit in the teeth.
For me, no.
But I'm just saying, I'm being a big, strong boy.
I do enough.
Primarily, combat archer, so, I don't know.
I don't do enough cardio.
Hey man, it's your prerogative.
But they did.
Still resting.
I got you.
There you go. I am gone.
Can't confirm. Feel gone.
And
I want to try a buckler. I think we have some extras. Would you like the challenge of a buckler?
Because otherwise,
You're like, oh, I'm getting close to the stress over there. Reloading, it's like, why does he have access?
I like fighting with a buckler. I have a buckler, but I haven't been fighting with.
yeah, you should fight me with a buckler, and I won't. I won't buckler.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do no buckler versus buckler.
No, I hate yours. Yeah, I am a ballista magnet. I took 5 ballistas and,
Actually, I will mentally remind myself to use my offhand like a reasonable person,
off their feet, the direct hit. So,
and I won't use arrows.
small guy, I get hit, dead center mass, headshot. So the one with the headshot, I literally just walked back to res, touched his ankle, half set, boom! I stumbled back, catch myself in the hay bale. Oh my gosh.
Once again, thank you for assisting in the touch. Fuzzy around.
Literally almost took me off my feet. The one that I was literally almost getting ready to pick up one of the cars, and he hit me to stop. These things are.
I had one of those moments where you're in a shield wall. It was, we were shifting over to go fast. Oh, I'm sorry. Some rowdy guy next to me. And he was like, I'm gonna.
That's why we're here.
And I was like, okay. As soon as he stepped back, I saw a giant bolt hit him in the chest. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
I put extra stink on that because I was trying to hit that before it disappeared, and I realized my mistake. And I'm sorry.
He come back from camp, and he had a nice forward hammer like that, thickness, concave. I'm like, what the hell happened there? He's like, I did a ballista straight to the
If you're
chest.
sure.
And he was giving me a
So borderline.
Yeah.
That's me.
The necklace that I wear has got to be flat to my sternum because I have
This motherfucker.
Hey, but did you die? No. You had to surrender. Because I felt some like pass my elbow on my final resolution, it touched my body and dragged, and I was like, no!
I didn't even realize that I got you on congratulations.
It's terrible news. Well, congratulations, you did make decisions into me.
He like stretched around his legs.
That's me. Let them know the people know. Not to victim blame, right? You monster. Push that. Did it actually? Damn. Shucks. Hail Mary, full of grace, please stab him in the face. That's why I don't mind buckler. It makes me fight more defensively, and like not just kind of like a throw stuff out, like I'm like going for gold and risking it all the time. And when I do that, like I'm still like in a pretty good fighting position, with the caveat of like when you're up close to me, you have like an extra tool that you can use to do that. So if I just go full defense and then extract myself, life gets better, but it can get really dicey. So the trick is to make you feel unsafe anyway and never get there. It didn't always work.
I really felt that sharpening of your focus. It was very fun.
Yeah? You looked like you were having a great time. After like the second fight, you're like, all right, we're going. All of a sudden, like, we're fully engaged and very, very fun.
Yeah, that was full goblin brain.
Yo. And it is actually like really fun too, how the modus operandi doesn't like really change. Because it's like still the same style, still the same pathways. I just have to like be more concise and conservative on the finishes and like really pick and choose more. And also like a playing it safe still and sniping arms makes like the entirety of my life a lot better. And like if I take your buckler as a suggestion instead of an unovercomable obstacle, then I can like come at it and still like do my best and have a lot of options. Because if I can, if I'm fighting your sword and your buckler is very twitchy, trying to like because either you're trying to like slip with your sword to get past mine and take my sword on the buckler, so you could just do that at the same time, right? Either that or if you're feeling like your sword arm is unsafe and you need to like do some extra covering with the buckler, right? Then I can get your buckler to twitch
Charles,
and then hit that spot where it was supposed to be, right?
Next
I think I did that once.
I gotta get rid of these dents.
Once, only one time. And you're like, never again. But like there was that. And then also like because your shield is not necessarily like a purely offensive tool. It's not like a thing that you can kill me with directly, right? I can spend my time fighting your sword and your sword arm. And then like every time I lean over towards your body, if you're covering it properly, and you're not finding that moment where you can advance while covered and kill me for doing that. So as long as I'm not letting you do that, and I'm like showing a threat to your noggin or wherever it is uncovered, then I can. That's another way I can get you to make a shield flinch somewhere and be like, "Argh!" So yeah, in this context, I feel like buckler is a very manageable obstacle, because especially because like the head is a legal target as opposed to a lark, where you can just like. I cover the shoulder, now this entire thing doesn't exist. Yeah. At which point, like, actually it's still there, you just kind of work a little harder to get it.
Like, fighting with any type of shield in the SCA makes me very much feel like large shields are bullshit.
It really does! It's like all these, man, even like a bigger size like a SCA shield, right? The fact that you have to cover your face means like everything just feels less secure. And all of a sudden you're like, and now you feel exposed and your opponent stabs you and you're like, ho, 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 ho.
The thing that I noticed the most trying to fight one-on-one with a warlord, I fucking hated it because I could not see. The whole left side of the field was just blocked by this big fuck-ass board. I was like, I hate this. I want my buckler back.
That's real talk.
Like, on the field, it's amazing. Because I don't need to worry about my left side. There's a sword there.
Right.
That's my buddy's sword. They're fine.
Yes.
But one-on-one, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it really is. Like, people just like step this way, disappear, and you have to like. What I know in that situation, the thing that I'm going to go for all the time, right, is I'll like imagine. Disappear, you turn, and I stab right where you open up. And you're just like if I can disappear from your vision, and if people like aren't like preempting that with kind of like their habits, kind of like clearing that zone with their sword, then they'll just like turn and just get booped. They're not careful. Or they'll like a sequence the less men do like one of these, at which point you're just like and life is funny. And once again, anyone who wants to keep me out of the ring is entitled to do so.
You say foam fighting, like dagger or?
Belgarth, but yes, basically dagger. So like a
Sorry, I didn't mean to use drop on.
no, all good, absolutely. There's like the amount of time that people spend, especially in the they kind of like in this position, and they fight from here. Whereas like because of the tactical differences and there's dynamics with a heavy stick and such, people will kind of like transition from like their base guard, and then kind of like go here, and then they'll spend time like going from like one strike to the next, right? Instead of like theoretically doing a same time shot onto like the opponent's arm and then doing a follow-up. It's interesting to note the tactical differences there, and especially I don't swing heavy stick, so I don't know exactly how feasible or unfeasible it is to go from we're in this position, right? How feasible it is for me to let me go here, right? Go ahead and throw a very calm speculative shot like here. That makes sense. I was like, you aim the trigger. Yeah, I remember he gets ways to like catch it here, and at the same time as I'm catching it, chop down on this, so theoretically get some arm two and trigger shot. That doesn't really happen in that case. And especially because like I go from that position, if you don't mind letting me.
Meeting that never ends.
I'm not trying to down that other.
Here,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we got duct tape.
And then, like after that goes, I'm here and I'm like prepping to throw the shot, you may have a response, like on that side, right? And then, whichever way that you choose, you could like throw back into here again, maybe, or right. Yes, that's what you think. Perfect. Exactly. And at that point, you just kind of do one of those. Some of the timing things that I see showing up in foam fighting, I haven't seen in that pit thus far. So I think you're on to something. Nice. Gabriel's been showing me.
They just sheared through the hole or something?
It just ripped the lemon.
So in order
For some reason, this vegetation,
This applies to the ground.
I don't know why,
the way you do that, like
one little stretch here, just like,
you know, keep them oil it or something. Yeah. They the alternative was that.
Theoretically wouldn't damage as much.
Yeah, the alternative to that, right, is starting from a more reserved position. There's all sorts of guard positions that they'll call this in like
I think.
or fiore, really loves like out here type shit, right?
Yeah, as long as you clean up after yourself and you don't
And
leave
like
anything in the
for the
ground.
same reason.
what are we talking about, reserve? Well,
Like a
I
hit
remember
guard,
we used these for,
and a little bit less because weapons are like lighter, you can go out here and not have to worry
and
about
they
the
said that,
safety.
only like damage,
Like a, or,
and it's like, okay, what you going to do?
even heavier sticks here, so not like optimized stick, but like more physical stuff. People kind of like, they like holding out the here, right? That's a very similar to heavy over there, but actually go down here. When you boxing stuff, it'll be like there's
You put your own hole,
this.
everything is good.
But it'll be this one, and then after that, we start doing that. And like a big part of the transition,
I get you kind of protect
for Gabriel's style, both for the
Yeah,
and the style of fighting, it's important. If you're gonna do that, like go from here, kind of like figure eight, opening the range a little bit so that I'm not getting stabbed in
I mean,
that.
really
Going to the outside while you're doing it. And that's like like, especially even if I'm like standing here, stepping outside measure, exactly like you're saying. I don't know, not even this weird thing to do. And like when that happens, like if I'm going over here, if I start a thing and my opponent like sees me starting over here and wishes to like I cut off the angle by stepping in and doing like hard block on this, kind of like one of these to this. I'm like far enough back where like if you step and try to do like a hard block on my sword, right? I can just transition over here, so I can like have options. And the way that heavy and foam tends to tends to be is it actually like starts from this portion, whereas one of the like harder things to do, especially transitioning from rapier and going to cut and thrust, like Gabriel was talking about, learning the timing and the context for like when you're like doing things and touching people's swords like that in the momentum of things, that's hard, man.
Yeah.
Like especially in the beginning. It's terrible. Yeah. Whereas like in foam, we're over here like we're over here like spin shot. Really though. Dude, you see me testing out the footwork for a spin shot with that sword, with this sword? No. Oh. Want to see something funny? Okay. Want to see the actual home for a spin shot? Imagine. I'm in this position, right? And you block me towards the outside, right? And you go to return over into this side, right? You like go here, and I do my parry, catching you. So you do a strike from this way, I come over. Give it back. I come over here, right? And I have like a parry, right? The one of the theoretical things I could do here is continue. See, here's the thing. right? That is.
Oh,
I'm going to have space in the ring, so I can actually do this
right on
first.
side.
How that works at the moment, right, so here, this, whereas it happens within that space, we kind of stop, and then we adjust, and especially if I go from here, and I like to do, we're out here, I end up doing that, and I do like a little flip. Okay. I think we should work here. It is highly contextual. And especially, right, if I am using a buckler, right, this happens most in foam. The latest people know to kind of like get in this area, let's say we're foam fighting, right, so go ahead and get up in this stance. In order to get that, I have two options. One is dark, another is mud, right, and another is like a deep slide, right? All of those are response to a high cross, where you like I come up here, and I could either how Amgard is doing because there's one okay thing in there, so I just kind of do like doink, block that on there, and hit you like that. And a lot of Velgarthers will do, if they do it, they'll do this, right? It's that high cross where your sword is landing currently. Go ahead and put that there, boom, high cross. And versus my favorite way of doing things, maybe both kind of equally, but like my favorite one, right, is to do like I see you going through the high cross up here, and I just.
Oh no, I encountered.
Yeah, and I can like anticipate that when your body mechanics go to require that high cross, I can just anticipation. I know that distance is going to resolve to the major key in a certain way when you move a certain way, right? So if you do the thing and I'm ready, I hit the option, my right leg is back, so I can do this, easy. Just saying that people are using like a strap shield, especially a dome shield, especially these short kings and queens out there, right? The setup for them would be to like do a high cross, because everybody's favorite response for a high cross is to return to the high cross, right? So I'll high cross you, right? You'll step in and high cross you back, right? And then if I feel like it, I like it, and I take a step back, right? Instead of blocking it with this, I'll just protection. Yeah. But it's a foam sword. Yes. But I already showed you. But yes, that's foam and spin shots. Highly contextual. Certain people absolutely can't do it.
If I take that step back to my right,
Foam is weird. Y'all want to play each other? So I don't have to feel bad for being the one who's fighting all the time? That'd be cool. Y'all should, do me a favor, fight each other. And then ask the question. No, can't do it. I will never treat you like an HD, but it must be let to roam free.
Very slow and you're more faster. You're a little more faster. Okay. Now, flip that to a. Yeah. It doesn't work. Please not.
And flip that to find a page.
Oh, yeah, no, we gotta get
That arm.
so that's why we're trying to.
Watch the calibration on that one. Sorry. All worn out already.
Nah, they're doing meeting stuff.
You did it.
Yeah.
That's in here. I didn't notice. Oh no, I'm defeated. Careful, knees.
See, with something like that, you can wear something like these.
Good?
You hold it like this, not good. You can switch.
Want to make sure you're physically okay.
So like, you get it up close, I can choke. If this has a button, hit that over,
I don't think so.
turn it out, I can hit home. Back. So really, wherever you feel comfortable, just you.
Oh no!
You start holding down here.
Good punish, good punish.
Swing it, you know. You better just put it over here. I don't want to tweak it. Over down here.
We had this point on.
But wherever you, every weapon's a little different. You want to make your weapon, you want to do weapons.
No!
Or, you know, so.
We can't end on that, no way. You sure? I thought it was just a slap on my part.
I think so, but I mean,
Let's finish it out. Let's finish it out.
Hold on, they range all of this height. So those, you have the hard shape, has the big blades.
I gotta remind myself to spend more time like
I guess.
gathering your blades a lot. Because when I hang out out here, you're quickly like getting back on your feet, like sort of like punching this.
I think it's going on a full-on weapon.
So I'm trying to spend more time because you're starting to be like more withheld, right? You're kind of just like a gathering position, where I kind of like go crooked, and so when I sweep, I'm covering like a lot more like lateral space. It's been helping a lot. Hold on. Right.
How would you hold that normally if you were playing?
I fight you like I fight steer people.
So if you're, this is your opponent, right?
It's like,
The hiccup with that.
it's one of the things,
Currently your stance.
if Garrett had said
They
yes
rely on the
to,
fact that he's not coming
pay
back.
unsolicited advice, right? Or the solicited
So,
advice.
so your position is.
That
Forward, so.
their reactions, right, if you don't mind. They were happening, right, based off of like the action, the defensive action that was happening back here, right? So you'd be here and then doing stuff, and then the defensive focus would be like here, like a down here as far as I go. That's a little bit late side for such a undefended hand guard, right? So if you lose me, and one of the adjustments that I made against you, right, is to go in and establish dominance around here. So like I'm here and I'm like gathering. Go over here and I'm just gathering. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
You have medium range and you can fight in close. Now, extreme range, compared to your sword and shield, he doesn't have it. So you're up.
Disengage.
So if the medium range
Yeah.
has a fairly equal.
Oh, the guy's
Yeah, to get better.
More striking.
I always mess it up.
It's hard, man. Especially when your forearm muscles are still like
So it's a versatile weapon. So
a
sword and shield.
little bit out of shape.
In my opinion, two
So yeah, as long as you are intentionally
But
thinking about that,
if he's like,
then
you kind of want your weapon
like,
against his weapon.
you should be able,
You want to use
like what naturally happens, right, is that you're doing your normal practice, and you have that in mind, but you're also kind of like being relaxed about it, not trying to
Now,
force
most
it,
of our
is that you
opponents
don't give yourself an injury for forcing it, and in the meantime, you're thinking about it, you find it happening more, you occasionally like try doing it when it's using for it.
Right?
But most importantly, like you're relaxed about the whole thing,
So if your weapon's
because
over
like one of the
it's a lot
axioms
harder to engage the weapon.
of training a particular skill
Does that make
is
sense?
that you overuse it, and now people like expect you to use it all the time, so they defend it better, it's really irritating.
Most people are used to kind of standing this way.
So, then I really encourage you to, because you're fighting withdrawn, it might not just look a bit different, but people will talk about it. But people will talk about it.
Is it on video?
Right? Talk about it here, that you think, right? But the moment it's important to do it is actually when, especially as like a low guard or a withdrawn fighter, right? Present the line, they respond to it, right? So like in those moments, and you have to kind of like make your best guess as far as what's going to happen, but if you focus on like that portion of things, my opponent switching out, right?
I'm gonna use that new ridiculous
Long back here, like if you think you take a step, you try to get that line by kind of like leaning here, right? The primary line, right? You got me like a sorted out here, right? But if you feel that when you're trying to get there, that I'm probably like a real card. Yeah. So if you focus on timing the context of it, not worry so much about the like physical things I feel
I think it's because I was
be calm.
some of my first.
So everything I say gets nasty.
Who's the guy?
Yes.
Wanted to compliment you for your actual Fraser.
This is my reindeer shirt.
Like you
Girl,
just need leather,
what I wore to
leather. And you were proving correct.
Where
The longest meeting I haven't thrown notice, it's pretty close.
throw an attack on you, you walk in.
Yeah.
Get it, you won't regret it.
Right, like here's what you do in this position, what you do in this position, right?
But you'll also have
But
fun.
is when I find people that do
I'm perfect.
is that out of the certain point, you can make your best guess. Do you think it's the same time? And that's the sort of thing
This is my family's
the rock is big enough to heal from right? Scissors beats rock. It's like
I've heard how
it's like one of those situations where like all those things.
you'll see that
Yeah.
Darkwood. If you go on Darkwood,
Let me put work with you.
That is an excellent start.
Especially if you do want to get more into sort of your German grid, but also the Tabo grid, sides of it.
Yeah. I do find that I oftentimes like get more irritated by the knuckle guard than anything. At the same time, I keep rooted. I have suspicion that as soon as it's on, I'm gonna miss it.
Yep. Now, a lot of German swords do not have the knuckle bow, and Tabo does not have the knuckle bow. And if you really want to annoy some people, you can pronounce it historically, it's not an incorrect pronunciation. Alright, did you two get to fight a bunch?
We have fought like 3 times now.
Okay, did Gareth fight with both of you?
Yes.
Good, that's what I wanted to make sure. I'm a little messed up, so I'm going to type up and go.
Yeah. You don't even have time for 5 minutes, right?
Seriously, no.
Damn. Just want to make sure.
If I take the time to take 5 minutes, I'm going to take 30 minutes to an hour, and that is definitely too long.
I understand this math, and I appreciate it.
Good night, Mr. Brown.